the channel. On today's video, we'll be talking about break of structure, and this is one of the most important concepts in trading. And in this video, I will explain in a very easy way to help you understand what break of structure is. So, finally, we have on my chart here break of structure. We have the bullish and the bearish. So break of structure is when price breaks an important high or low depending on the trend. So if it's an uptrend, which means the market is bullish, it breaks the high. If it's a downtrend, which means the market is bearish, it breaks the low. That's the break of structure. So here on the chart, I'll show you to help you easily understand. So here we have a high here, price breaks past it, it's a break of structure. We have another high here and price break past it, this is a break of structure. Most people would call it a breakout, but for contextually they are not the same depending on the situation, but they're almost the same. So not to get yourself confused, I don't really like to even differentiate between a breakout and a break of structure. I consider them to be both. Most people say they are not, but yeah. So this is a high, price breaks past it, that's a break of structure. That's a bullish break of structure. All you have to do is mark it out here, name it a break of structure, and that's it. So it helps you to keep in track with the trend. So while the price is going upwards, it helps you keep in track with the trend. Let me show you this. So here is a high. You just mark all of it. It just helps you stay in track. And here's a high. Mark it. There we have a break of structure. We already know what the trend is, so you just have to do this. And here we have another. You'd like to mark them all out, but while doing this, you should still try to keep your chart as clean as possible, because simplicity is what stands out in trading. Having your chart all piled up with different lines and curves and turns will only just make things harder for you. So here you have a break of structure, you have another break of structure, and here. So yeah, that's it. And then here's another one you like to market. So just as to keep up with the trend, because like I told you in my one of my videos where I talked about structure, when I was explaining an uptrend, I told you they're made up of higher highs, higher lows. So for this, it's just to help you mark out the tops, the tops, the tops, to just keep showing you that price is still moving upwards and price is still very much bullish. And then you just keep up, and then while you wait for your pullbacks, it still keeps you in track to understand here's another break of structure, price pulls back into it. But I'm still going to make another video explaining how you can trade all of this, but for now you just need to learn this concept and get very familiar with them. I also advise as you're learning, you put them into practice on your charts. You can use TradingView. I'll drop a link in my description. While practicing, you can use your charts, your live charts, just for better understanding, because the more practical you are, the easier it to be, the faster it will also be than just watching and then go. You need to put it into practice to actually attain that result you're looking for. So that's really all there is to know about break of structure. And break of structure is important because it helps you to confirm the trend, like I already mentioned, and you don't trade against the structure. I mentioned this too. You don't trade against the structure. So if it's an uptrend, you have to look for buys. If it's a downtrend, you have to look for sells. And same goes for the bearish. I want to show you a bearish break of structure. Let's use here. Now, this is a low. Let's consider here. Mark it out the same way. Here's the low, which is our support level. Mark it out to the other side, and here, that's literally it. That's a bearish break of structure. So we know that if we have a chart where this continues and then we have this and price pulls back into it, and then there's another price pulls back into it and continues going downward, we just keep marking, and it just helps us stay in line with the trend, which is if it's bearish at that time, every time that price breaks a previous low, we know that that's a bearish break of structure. I'm still going to talk about change of character. That would help you understand when trend is changing. So when you have bearish trends, when you have the bearish trend and there's a change of character, it signifies that price is going to change trend, or there's going to be a very deep reversal depending on the time frame as well. I'm still going to talk about that in my next video. My next video is going to be about change of character, so stay tuned to understand change of character, because all of this together will help you understand better. So yeah, and for a good broker, you can use Exness. I use Exness, so you can also use Exness. I'll drop the link in my description as well as TradingView's link. And yeah, that's all. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, and if you have questions, drop them in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer them. Thank you.